Okay, we are here at the Hollywood Show with Tony DeGuide. Nice to meet you, Tony.
Hi, your name is?
My name's Billy.
Billy.
This is for BRBTV.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so tell me about The Voices from Beyond. That's a project with Mickey Rooney and Mickey Rooney's last project,
Yes.
right?
Mickey Rooney plays my grandfather, who was the chief of Chicago Police, and I play Tommy O'Hara, who is an angry cop because his father got killed in the line of duty by a predator. And so he has like a mission against predators, and he is being straightened out by his grandfather, who's Mickey Rooney, because Mickey Rooney, his attitude is he's a concerned grandfather. No matter how old you get, to him that's still, you know, his grandson, and we have a good name as a family and the police and everything. So, and Tommy O'Hara's attitude is, well, just because I beat up a couple of bad guys doesn't mean I'm, you know, a bad guy. It's like, it's not like I'm killing anyone. So it's like, doesn't matter. You can't put your hands on them anymore because the times have changed. The old days, it was excused, but you know, it was still not really acceptable. But they knew. But now they know and they do something about it. So, but it's kind of an anti-hero theme in the sense that all the people that Tommy O'Hara you know, smacks around, so to speak, are predators, pedophiles, you know, kidnappers, and so the audience probably doesn't like them anyway. You know what I mean? So, and then Joe Estevez, who's Martin Sheen's brother and Charlie Sheen's uncle, plays internal affairs, and he's investigating me. And Jan Rooney is Mickey Rooney's wife for 40 years, and she plays the psychologist because Tommy O'Hara is appointed to see a psychologist by the police department.
And how did this project come about? Did you know Mickey Rooney before? Did you approach him about the project?
Yeah, I knew Mickey Rooney from the movies, and I kept talking to him about the script, and he said, I like the script and I'll do it. And I actually went through his agent in New York, because in the movie business you have to do everything through the agencies, no matter what, because of the union rules and everything. And so then we flew him into Chicago, and we shot all his scenes. And then, lo and behold, I met with Tony Curtis, and he was going to play the judge in the courtroom scene. And he was excited about that, and I told Mickey, and Mickey was going to come back and do the courtroom scene. And then Tony Curtis passed away 2 months after we agreed to do it, and we obviously lost him. So I actually started talking to Ernest Borgnine, who was still alive, and then he was interested in doing this, and then he died. So then we just said, we're not going to do that scene.
Now, how did you get into the business yourself? How did you get your own
start?
started?
I started as a model. I was when I was in college, I went to school to be a cop because my dad was a real-life cop. And when I was in college, I met an agent, and she told me, you should model. So I started modeling, and here's like one of my first modeling pictures.
Ooh,
I guess this one.
At you.
Yeah. So they called me to be in a movie, and they put me in a police uniform, and they said, you have one line, and I said my line, and I was like, wow, I don't have to be a cop with all the danger. I'll play a cop in the movies. That's when I realized it. So I changed my major from law enforcement to theater, and so I just kept doing it, and then I was in Second City.
Okay, and you're based here in Chicago.
Yes.
And you are an independent filmmaker. You're
Yes.
planning other projects. What's your next project on your horizon?
Just so you know, my company's name is Windy City Films,
Great.
and we have a website, windycityfilms.com.
I was just going to say,
Yeah,
what's the website?
windycityfilms.com. And basically the next movie I wanted to do something happy, because this movie was like sort of dark. It was like maybe Sixth Sense with Above the Law or something.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And
it's a little dark.
yeah, and so I wanted to do something more fun and cheerful, like Animal House or Legally Blonde. Yeah, and I have a comedic background, so I wrote a comedy called Hottie Patrol, and it's about a bunch of college kids who are in school in a warm climate on the ocean, and their job is not really to get a degree; it's to have fun. And so it's kind of celebrating that. And
have you cast anyone, or who would you?
Yeah, I talked to Val Kilmer when Mickey Rooney was alive, and he really loves Mickey Rooney. And Mickey was going to be in Hottie Patrol. I had a great scene for him, and I asked Val Kilmer, so we were still in negotiation. Kevin Sorbo, who played Hercules, they are going to play like professors if we figure it out. And also, I'm going to go after like some pretty big stars like Miley Cyrus or Megan Fox to play the college students.
Yeah, when do you expect to start shooting?
Well, I just got back from Miami scouting, and I loved Miami, so that's where I want to film. So we're going to film in
So it's
Chicago.
not going to be filmed in,
Part of it will be filmed in Chicago on location, but part of it will also be filmed at the, like we have studios here in Chicago, so I built the sets, and part of it will be filmed on the ocean outdoor because you can't replace that location.
Nice. Okay, well we will look for it. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for talking
Thank
to
you.
us.
It was nice to meet you.
Okay, I hope that